Hello, Rand here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Nowhere, Kansas, and harvest is rolling finally on Field 2 here, everyone. In fact, it's even rolling on the right-hand side of the course. I'm not sure why it's working this time around, everyone, with the, it's the John Deere Combines, obviously. That's why it's working, right? Yes, that's probably actually, I fully did not actually expect this to work. I mean, I did not think the right side of the course was going to work yet, but it actually is. I don't actually really know why, but it is. Cool. So yes, we actually are finally into harvesting something here now that the right-hand side combines are going. Speaking of the right-hand side combines, everyone, I do need to get some more combines going here. Yet we still have 2 more combines I think that need to get going. So yes, we got this one is what, 2 to the right. Yep, we don't need that open. Let's see what's here. 2 to the right. Yeah, that one's 2 to the right. I should also probably get another grain cart going here as well. We got 3 grain carts on the field here at this point, slowly adding more and more equipment to the field here as needed. I don't have, obviously, everything on the field here at once. For one thing, we still need to finish the headland yet, so I'd rather not have too many grain carts clogging up the headland area until we need it. And as I've said, too, most of the headland here, well, about half of the headland is harvested. Small half, I guess you could say. That's about it. Let's see what's here. You should be all set to go. Double check the settings. I did go through all the grain carts. All the settings should be good. Keywords should be. Just looking through them here again before I actually start. Looks like we should be good. Okay, you can drive the course. And let's see what's here. Ooh, this combine here should be pretty close to being into crop. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? There it is right there. For some reason, again, the 4 to the left combine, first combine. I don't know if he came across a different crop type over here or something, but something went wrong over here at some point, and he stopped harvesting for some reason. It's typical giant stupidity is all that is. They still not fixed that atrocity yet, where if the combine comes across a different crop type, it completely shuts the combine down. Just, yeah, stupid. But oh well, it is what it is. Let's see what's here. Let's get another combine going. All the combines are ready to go here. 3 to the right. Yep, you're the next one. First waypoint. Why don't you just drive the course here? Oh, you're gonna lock up, aren't you? That's interesting. Okay. Oh, our message. Okay. Anyway, we're losing light here fairly quickly. We're what, day 17, late summer here at this point, everyone. Yeah, suffice to say, harvest is taking a while, but we'll have to see how harvest goes on this map. So far, I haven't had to fix the course play at all. It's been going great. Just starting stuff. That's about all I've been doing at this point. So just getting the grain cart started, getting the combines going. It's pretty much just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. There's like nothing to do. It's I need to have course play. No, wait, no, don't even think about it. Nope, not even gonna say it. Nope, don't even think about it. Course play. You don't need to be doing what you're doing last time on this field. So, why is it going so much better this time? Well, for one thing, we've improved some options. I think we've got, we've taken care of some of the problems we were having. Like the mother bin. We shouldn't be having the problem with the truck anymore, hopefully. That, hopefully will solve that problem. The 9620 RXs will hopefully solve the circle of death and some of the other, problems we were having with courseplay. The John Deere pipes, I think, are a little bit longer, so that should keep courseplay away from the combine a little bit more. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. So, is this combine over here into the crop yet? I just want to make sure he's actually going to harvest it this time. I don't know what he got. Oh, I see it right there. I think that was just a little bit of something right along the edge there, it looked like. Doesn't it look like there's a little bit of something? No, maybe not. Maybe it's just a shadow. Must just be the shadow along the edge. I thought it looked like something different crop type. If you look at it from this view, looks like it's a little darker along there, but once you get down next to it, looks like it's the same. Barley's got a little more of a frilly, I don't know how to explain it, but there's probably a technical name for it. So barley does look a little bit different there. Yep, that combine is harvesting as well. Nice to see that. We'll have to keep an eye on it, make sure he actually stays harvesting too. Because, yeah, it was one to the right there. I caught him somewhere. It must have been when he started doing the up and down, I bet. It's like, wait a minute. You're not actually harvesting. What's up with that? So, And again, this part of the field's already been harvested, everyone, so it'll take a while for these to actually get into some crop. I thought about starting them, okay, over here somewhere. But if you go back to, was it this one? No, I think it's this one down here. You can see this one's running one to the right, and it's actually into the crop, whereas the previous one to the right was not. This course is slightly different than the other one. Well, it's going to be completely different. The fact it's going to run the other direction. So, yeah, I figured we better just start back from the beginning. That'd be the easiest way to do it, right? Again, a reminder, if you didn't see the last episode, I'm wondering how we set this up, highly suggest you go check that episode out, and you'll kind of see what we did there. The one thing I guess I didn't really show that episode was actually driving around the outside edge of the field to create the field boundary. That's as simple as recording a course where you drive the outside perimeter of the field. Again, CoursePlay cannot automatically detect this field here, unfortunately, so... with that being said, I know several people have suggested why don't you turn on like search on field and stuff like that. I don't think that'll work. I haven't tried it, everyone, but seeing as how I can't actually register this as a field with CoursePlay, I don't think it would work. It might, but I doubt it. And I don't think we need it at this point either. We'll see once here. Once this grain cart drives away, I'll get the other grain cart going here. But as long as he's sitting here, I'm just going to let him be. He can just stay there. 520, so about another 200 meters here. We'll get the last combine going here finally. Running 8 John Deere S790s here, by the way. We got the huge grain tank on them, 22,000 liters, something like that. Longest pipe option available. Again, this is JHHG's S700, S780, S790 combine. It's pretty much just a super modified version of the in-game one. I would say nothing super special about it. The little green icons there, by the way, green and yellow icons, those are from the IC controls, which are then removed from this combine. I don't know if they ever fixed that with CoursePlay or not. Supposedly CoursePlay conflicted, or IC conflicted with CoursePlay, depending on how you want to look at it. So IC controls had to go. And I never have taken the time to get rid of those yet. Probably really should sometime. Actually, relatively simple fix. I forget who it was again, but it's like, hey, just change up the texture there, completely making a transparent texture for those, and that'll take care of that problem. So, well, it'd be nice if like the steering wheel here and stuff like that was kind of folded down, but it's not. Oh well. Yeah, 615, getting close. Oh, and this grain cart. Ooh, that's right. I was going to check this too. 11 meters. Can we get away with more of a distance here? I guess we'll have to watch that. And I don't know why, everyone, but the first time this grain cart came to unload the combine, this combine only had 2%. I don't know where the combine got 2% from, but somewhere it picked up 2%. And this grain cart went and unloaded. I'm like, 2%? I went and checked this, and I'm like, wait, it's 25%. Why is he unloading at 2%? I don't know. No idea, but... Yep, combine hit 2%. All of a sudden, the grain cart took up. I'm like, where are you going? There shouldn't be any combines or anything in them yet. So I went through all the combines that I had going. I think I just had 3 combines going then. And it's like, oh, you must be going to this one up here because 2%, but 2%. Don't know, everyone. Oh, no, I mean, it worked. He went and unloaded them. Yeah, 11. That puts him right down the middle, doesn't it? He's a little to this side. We can maybe... Well, what I'm thinking, we'll see once if it causes any problems. If everything's good, we'll leave it the way it is at. If we start having problems with the grain cart getting too close to the combine, I'll try 11.5. Got to be careful, though, you don't get too far away, because then you have a problem with that, too, right? So that can also become a problem then. I'm telling you, folks, I'm not going to know what to do with myself here at this rate. I'm just... bumming along in the combines, bumming along in the grain carts here. There's nothing to do. It's it's quite refreshing, actually. Oh, another grain cart. Okay, get another grain cart going here. Trying to keep an eye on that. We have a total of 10 grain carts again here, by the way. Once we get everything going on the field, I'll probably have all 10 of them going, or for sure, probably 9 of them. It always seems to help if you have at least one, for sure, one extra grain cart around. You get one that's coming to unload and the combine's getting full, so yeah, you just spare In this case, we got 2 spares, so I think should be sufficient, I would think. Okay, I think everything's good to go. Drive the course. And of course, Courseplay always seems to go to the nearest waypoint here for some reason sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, got that one going. Ooh, are you going yet? Oh, he's starting to go. Okay, we can get the last combine going here then, finally. Combine number 7 is rolling. Number 8 will be started up here. And if you remember, everyone, we did start this combine last episode just to see if it worked. It worked. He started. This one's 4 to the right. So we're actually even getting the headlands done this time. And again, what changed between this time and last time? Again, I'm not entirely sure. I did remove almost all my old Courseplay courses. I didn't remove all of them. I just removed most of them. I got rid of like every single fieldwork course. I kept all the transport courses and the field boundary courses. I guess I even kept those. I could probably get rid of those too. They're like the cell silage and stuff like that. I didn't delete those out, did I? But yes, got rid of all those. And then also I want to mention this a couple episodes back. I also tried to remove as many scripting mods as possible. So you notice like down in the bottom corner, I don't have enhanced vehicle. I don't have glance mod up in the top corner. Do I have vehicle? Nope, I don't even have vehicle switcher. I don't have that installed either, so I still have them yet, I just don't have them active. Like the real clock up in the top corner, the extra HUDs, some of the seasons mod extensions, got rid of all of that. It's pretty much all deactivated. Still have it in the folder yet, but yeah, I left it all deactivated. Did that make a difference? It might have, I don't know. I'm not aware of any of those mods that had conflict with Courseplay in the past, but I mean, do you really need enhanced vehicle, everyone? I don't know. It doesn't really add a whole lot. Debatable. You're still a rolling yet. Nice. 9620RX coming to unload you. At least I'm assuming that's what that one's doing. Oh, did he go unload yet? Kind of looks like that's what he maybe did. Must not have. Or either that, yeah, no, there's nothing in the mother bin here, so okay. Not sure what he's coming this way for. Thought we had a grain cart over this direction already, but $19,000 wheat in you. Pretty much just keeping an eye on everyone just to see if anything's going wrong that I'm missing here. But so far, ooh, this one's probably going to go unload, I bet. 83%, and we have it set at 75% drive on at. So once that combine moves out of the way, he should go unload. Is that going to be? That's probably going to be the first one then, I bet. Oh, what do we got here? Let's turn that rubbish nonsense off. Must have missed that on this one. And just to reiterate some of the options I have on here, everyone. For speed, I've cranked it up as fast as these tractors go. Blistering 24 miles per hour, not particularly fast. On here, we have a 30-second wait time. That's just how long these, well, actually, they unload quicker than that, too. But 30-second wait time. Align the first waypoint, I have that deactivated. 11-meter offset, 75% drive on it. So once it's 75% or more full, it will go unload. 25% is the start time to go unload the combine. Although Courseplay seems to unload quicker than that for some reason, but whatever. And then pathfinding and turn on field, I got all that nonsense turned off. So it seems to be working pretty good. I mean, I guess y'all folks will have to come back next episode and see once what dictionary we're going to be having to use here next episode. But so far, it's looking pretty good. So far, I think we can leave the rubbish and stupid dictionary put away for the moment here. Courseplay seems to be behaving itself. I'm not sure how that's possible, but it seems to. Oh, we need to get another grain cart going. Okay. Not sure why we need this many grain carts right away, but I guess we do. Again, pretty much just as soon as one of the grain carts I have over here leaves, I try to get another one over there. Yeah, that's all deactivated. Okay, that's all good there. Speed should be all good. Yep. In the right mode. Right course loaded. Drive course. Just like clockwork going around the field. We'll have to keep an eye on this first one here again as it goes around, just because first headland past the grain cart there and stuff, but once we get past that, we should be good, hopefully. Haven't seen any altercations with the grain cart and combines yet. That's always good. Maybe we'll just ride along this one here, let them unload. Okay, and we'll read some comments here a moment. I guess I can actually do this since we're not crashing and smashing, right? That's pretty cool, right? Oh, okay, to the comments. Bayrak was saying, when articulating tractors work better than fixed frame tractors, you know courseplay is messed up. Oh, yeah, you got a good point there. At least in the past, when courseplay always kind of struggled with the articulated tractors a little bit. And technically it still does, because once I switched to the articulated tractors, I did have more problems with those tractors crashing into the combines. But it took away the circle of death. In fact, I never once had the circle of death problem anymore after that. Everyone, switching to these tractors, circle of death problem went away completely. Completely. So never had it once after that. That was quite a nice, refreshing change. But like I said, it did increase the amount of crashing into the combines. So, yeah. Eric was saying the curse of recording. Not sure what he means by that. Okay. Maybe more like the curse of courseplay. Kyles was saying, what part of Michigan do you live in? And do you know the Millennial Farmer? I know of the Millennial Farmer. I do not know the Millennial Farmer. And I live in well, if you know Michigan, Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids is the nearest large town I live close to. Not that I'm particularly close to it, but that would be the nearest large town. My console was saying if you really want to keep those nasty green... nasty green R's. Use a smaller chaser bin from the pack of the Coolmans. I've used the Kloss Axion 960 purely for research with a 45T bin with tracks. Didn't have the problem with the circle of death. I think it had something to do with the turning radius of the trailers. Seems a little odd that the turning radius of the... In fact, I don't think there's a... Is there a configuration in the trailers for turning radius? Not aware that there is. Maybe there is. And it's funny, I mean, I can see the field getting harvested over there, but I can't see the combine. Oh, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Let's see what's here. Mod Network was saying... Mod Network has version 2.0 of the Coolman pack. Okay, so Mod Network has that. Bud was saying that. Bud was saying the Mod Network has version 2.0 of it. Which my console said those are buggy with the triggers. So, okay. Note to self, I probably won't get those then. I'd rather have dodgy textures than dodgy triggers. That is definitely not good. Garrett was asking, where did you get those grain carts? I have no idea where these came from. I've had them for a long time. They've been out a long time for Farming Simulator 19. Like I said, obviously they do have a pretty serious texture issue. It's just a matter that whoever set these up did not give them the correct dirt and wear texture. Again, there's a couple ways you can change that. You can put a proper texture on it for Farming Simulator 19, or you can just put a default texture and they won't get dirty and they won't wear. So you can do that too. That's another option. Okay, let's see what's here. yeah, there's nothing to do. I'm just sitting around here, kind of watching combines go. It's quite impressive. Even, you know, I go check, like, oh, they're together up there, make sure everything's good. It's good. Sweet. Maybe just ride along with this and make sure it's good here. Rich was saying, look at all that red. You feeling okay? No, I must not have been. Must not have been feeling okay. Maybe the virus got to me or something. Dane was saying you should make all those fields into one and then plant it with wheat with 13 combines, 2 mother bins, 6 trucks, and 13 auger wagons. Not sure where he came up with those numbers. Those are some weird numbers. You can't really combine these all into one field, though. Well, I guess maybe you could, kind of, sort of. You've got a road down the middle of this map here, and then there is a buy point in the middle of the map as well. So combining them all into one field and get a little messy. Plus, I'm not sure how 13 combines, that's a weird number. You wouldn't be able to do that. Once you get that big, it's going to have to... Ooh, I see a problem. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is why I was riding along with this. This is just the first pass here. Ooh, well, actually, you know what? It might not be a problem. It might clear in time. Maybe not. Not anymore. Not if he's going to do that now. Oh, he actually realized he was in traffic there. I don't know if you folks caught that just before I stopped. Oh, he's in traffic. Who's going to put his pipe out for the mother bin? No. Really? Seriously? Huh. I wonder why that is. Thought he would have put his pipe out for the mother bin. Oh, our first full load of wheat is out of here, or at least 90% of it. I don't know if the truck waits till 100 or if he goes on at 90. I would assume probably 90. Let me just check that here a minute. What are you at? Oh, no, you are at 100. Okay. That might just be how much was in there, too. Dana was saying, awesome video. Keep up the content. Great content. Thank you very much for that. BK was saying, I believe if you get the ideal combine from custom modding, it has a longer pipe than the axial flows. I don't remember which one I have again. I do have the American Ideal Combine. Several of you, though, in the comments have said the Ideal Combines do not work well with horseplay at all, so that's why we're not going to be using that. And, yeah, so far, when the John Deeres are, like, working. They're working really nice. Ooh, another grain cart. Seeing if that one leaves or not. If it does, we'll get another grain cart going. You staying there? Yeah, looks like he's staying there. Of course, once all 8 combines get going here, everyone, the grain carts are going to be a little bit busier. It's just we got 3 or 4 combines that aren't really doing a whole lot right at this point. TJ was saying, yeah, there's one really bad aspect about them. Maybe one of these days I can modify the paint loss to fix it. I didn't make the mod, but the paint loss continues. Then I will be forever taking it back to the workshop to repaint it. More like that line of death. Okay, not sure what he means by that comment there, but yeah, the first part he's talking about the grain bins. Like I said, in order to fix that, all you have to do is get back into the Giants editor and switch out the dirt wear texture. Well, it'd be a relatively simple fix. Just you gotta take the time to do it right. So maybe one of these days when I get bored, I'll do that. Animal TVI was saying, so, no OP stuff. Cough, cough. Cotton bale trailer. Well, we're not using that for harvesting, though. 50 million liter silo. No, that's a 500 million liter silo. And a 100,000 liter truck. The 100,000 liter... No, that's actually 90,000. And that 90,000 liter truck is not actually that OP. The base one holds... What was it, 70? And this one holds 90, so not really that OP. And for that matter, we do have to use that trailer because it has to have the one hopper option on it. We can't have both hoppers in there, I guess you could say. As for the OP farm silo, I would 100% disagree with you. I will not say that this farm silo is that OP. Well, it probably is OP now that we really crank the numbers up, but I wouldn't say that that's really that OP. Now, yes, the one down here that's 500 million, that one's probably a little OP, but I'll gladly use a non-OP one if you folks find me one silo complex that is large enough to hold what we're doing on this map. Oh, another grain cart going. Yep, I just see we're just missing one down there. Okay. What do we got left here? 4 more? Looks like 4 more to get going here yet. $75, got all that deactivated. 30 seconds deactivated that. Speed is set. Perfect. Drive the course. Dennis was saying, watch at the end of the last tractor circle of death, how the tractor enters the unload course. It crosses the path and then circles trying to find the course. Dennis, yeah, that is probably what is happening there with the course play circle of death. Keep in mind, though, that's not really supposed to be happening because we have the option, is it under this one here? Yes. Remember, align with first waypoint. Course play is supposed to align with the first waypoint. Is it? No. So, again, they've got something broken there with course play. Clearly, it's not listening to the first waypoint. And, yeah, it doesn't align with the first waypoint for some reason. I don't know why that is, everyone. But I can't help but think that has something to do with the Circle of Death problem there as well. Wrecker was saying maybe try the BCG trucks as they have no articulating points. They might work better. That is true. They might. And we'll see how it goes on here. So far, it's working pretty good, everyone. So, I mean, if we got a reason to try or change something, we will. But until things start seriously breaking, I don't think we have to change anything, do we? And so far, nothing's particularly broken. Now, keep in mind, we're not really rolling into Harvest hard here yet either. So that might make a difference. But well as what this headland is going, I was wondering maybe if we should throw in a couple more headland passes on here. I thought about doing that with a course, Evan, just throw in like a half a dozen headland courses. That probably wouldn't be about enough to harvest this field, but not sure how that would work, so. Jamie was saying, why does my save game take so long to load in? Well, if you're using course play like I am on a map this big, course play does load up any active courses, and yeah, depending on the size of those, that can definitely add to the load time on your save game. Also, if you have bad mods, mod conflicts, stuff like that, those can also seriously add to the load time on your save game. Those would probably be the 2 primary culprits, I would say. One Day was saying, nice video. Thank you very much for that. Kyle said, why don't you run headlands? Keep the grain carts turning the outside. Yeah, we are on this field. I just said set the other field up there not to use headlands. Just again, we're having so much problems with this field here with headlands. It's like, well, let's skip the headlands on that field and go without. But yeah, again, this field's working pretty good, so. Well, we got the first combine going up and down. That might be a bit of a problem, seeing as how the rest of the combines are still working on the headland yet. We'll have to see once here, but looking pretty good so far. We could probably get one more grain cart going here, because I see we don't really have one. We technically have one waiting there, but it's not waiting at the stop point, so. Okay, all that's off. 30 seconds deactivated. 24 miles an hour. Looks like that's all good. We're running a 750 meter keep-off distance, by the way, there. So 750 meters there between. Ooh, is that last count? Last combine is rolling. Last combine is rolling. That means all 8 combines are now on the field. So yes, vehicle convoy distance again, 750 meters. So far, hey, everyone, we haven't had to fix course plate all this episode, have we, everyone? Compared to, again, the first harvest there was just, oh my goodness, as fast as you could from one vehicle to the next, everyone. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, well, on that note, everyone, looking at the time, looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.